DPs. DPs, you got your stabilizer and everything attached onto it. We'll pull this out of here. I run my earth anchor down in the ground. Set it. Me personally, I like setting the spring away from it, but I go right off the edge of the trail, put it in. All I use is a little DP bait. Everybody has it. If you don't have it, you can go buy a bag of cheap cat food from Walmart or anywhere. And I just put a little bit in it and go. Don't do anything major. Sometimes I will take a little bit of, I have fish oil, and then with my fish oil I mix in just a little bit, or fish oil I mix a little bit of shellfish oil in with it. That gives it just a little bit more of a potent punch. Some guys will sit there and squirt them up and down the bank. I'm not me myself, I'm kind of chintzy. So I may give it a little squirt right there on the lip because I'm right next to the trail anyway. You don't need much to draw them in. But I think your lure and bait makers, that's pretty much all. With my DP, I use a little bit of DP bait, shellfish oil or fish oil with shellfish in them. That's all I use. The other thing, this is a little different DP. Doesn't quite look right to everybody that's done any DP. That's got a 15-pound magnet epoxied to the bottom of for the anchor. Some of us that's been around long enough, one of the guys back home, he was always tinkering with something. Wasn't good enough for him. He started building his own DPs. First time he started building DPs, he was trying to figure out a trigger system. This trigger system was a Ford key. The old 70s Ford key, that was his trigger system. Well, he worked for the DOT. Ran a lot of roads. The roads, you have culverts, you have a lot of riprap. Sometimes you don't have a really good place to anchor a trap. He'd cut that anchor off, epoxied that 15-pound magnet right on the inside of the culvert. Drill a 5/16 hole in the end of the culvert. That raccoon never leaves it. So he only made 13 of them. I've got all 13 of them. So Gene Purdy was his name. Some of us know him. Miss Gene a lot. He was a big guy with fur takers in Iowa. I don't know why it's with Gene, but Gene gets me every time. But this is Gene's trap. That's what his next little it's something that he just had to tinker all the time. That was his next little project, was this. So nobody's ever seen that I know of. But you put that magnet on the inside of that culvert, that coon never leaves. So the other thing, I know sometimes you get into situations that, you need to change out a trap or something like that. Everybody's used J-hook tools. They always have a problem with them, break them. They got heavy-duty models. Good cable cutters. It's all I've used for years. You take that cable cutter and you put it right into that J-hook, just like that. Squeeze. A J-hook's open. That's the slickest little, you'll never break them. But by just barely clipping that end right into the end of that J-hook, just opens up slick. I've broke many J-hook tools over the years, and once I figured this out, I don't know where I've heard it from, but that's slick. Especially when you're working in K9s and wet weather and stuff, opening them J-hooks makes it quick.